everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my current empties. I wanted to start filming these videos a little more frequently because my empties videos are usually like 30 minutes or longer, but unfortunately I let my little empties basket get full again, so this is probably going to be another really long video. I have skincare, hair care, makeup, some odd end things that I want to mention for you guys. I really enjoy watching and filming these because I do feel like you get a more well-rounded review because, someone has used up the entire product. So if you do like this video, just give it a thumbs up and I will continue to do these. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out with what's taking up the most room in this little basket. And this is the Organe Collagen Peptides for hair, skin, nail, and joint supplement. So I actually have two of these in here. I talked about this in a favorites video a few months ago and I do really like this and I have continued to use it. So you're actually supposed to put 2 scoops, but I actually have just been doing 1 scoop. That seems to already have made a difference for me. If I kind of feel like things, are hitting a standstill, then I will go up to the 2 scoops. But I'm not super big when it comes to things like this. I like some things like those sleep gummies and stuff like that. But when it comes to like collagen, it's one of those things that I don't know if these really work, but I definitely can tell a difference in like my joints and my muscles, especially after I've worked out. Sometimes like when you work out the next day, you'll be like a little bit more sore in your muscles and stuff. I feel like I'm not as sore after a workout, but what I really like about this is I do have a lot of pain in my right knee, and that's from an accident when I was younger. I had horses, and anyways, I did something stupid. It was my fault. So that right knee does really hurt me, but since I started incorporating this in there, I've hardly had any pain in that right knee. Sometimes like if I've been walking for a really long time or something, it'll have like that, not like throbbing, but like almost just like an uncomfortableness. I feel, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, in like that knee area. But I really do feel like this has helped. Like I said, I haven't really noticed a whole lot to do with my hair or my skin or my nails. Granted, that might be because I haven't been taking the 2 scoops, which again, I do want to start doing. I do already have another one in there. I do actually have my dad started on this and he likes it as well. He has rheumatoid arthritis and definitely has a lot of issues with his joints and stuff. And that's also where he says he feels like he can feel and tell the biggest difference is definitely in his joints. So I wanted to mention this. Again, I do really like it. You can purchase this on the Organe website or you can actually purchase it on Amazon. I think it's a little more cheaper on Amazon. But I did purchase 2 of those and then I did get a free protein powder, but I don't do protein powder and I give that to my sister. But anyways, okay, moving along, I'll go ahead and get these like sleep gummies out of the way that I was talking about. So this is from that OLLY brand. This is the extra strength sleep gummies. So I really like these. I talk about these a lot. I try not to take these very often, but sometimes I feel like I need these to help me fall asleep. I take these about 30 minutes and I do feel like I kind of not really get drowsy. My body almost just feels like gets more tired, but it's like I said, it's like a drowsy feeling. I don't exactly know how to explain it, but these do help me. My work schedule has completely changed, so I've been trying to get like on days that I was off and I knew I could stay up a little bit later. Now I'm having to work those days, so I'm trying to like get to sleep a little bit quicker, and these do help. I actually purchased these at Target, and again, I do really like these because they do help me fall asleep, and I feel like I do get definitely a more restful sleep. Again, I try not to take these as often, but I'm someone who stresses over everything. Like everything worries me, and I've always had a really hard time going to sleep. My mom was the exact same way. My dad's the exact same way, and I don't know. I'm someone that, like I said, if something is on my mind, like I can't go to sleep. Like I just can't. So something that does help me a little bit, every now and then. Sometimes I'll have a glass of wine, but I definitely feel like these do, a better job. All right, guys, sorry about that. I had to answer that because as my grandmother and I had to make sure she was okay. But moving on, this is the Hemp Soothing Herbal Body Moisturizer. If you guys know, I really love this brand. I love their pineapple one. It's the yellow one. I used it for forever. I used it on my legs, but I did start developing like a sensitivity to it. Like kind of my skin was more like, I don't want to say like itchy, but it just felt like irritated, like not like burning either because I feel like that's bad, but like didn't feel as moisturized. It was just, I guess, irritated, like lightly irritated. And I couldn't tell if it was my razor, my shaving cream, my shaving oil, or that lotion. But through a process of elimination, it was that lotion. So I thought that maybe it was the fragrance or that scent. So I decided to try this one out, which is the KOA and Sweet Almond. And this one, oh my gosh, smells so good. Like, oh my gosh, it does. It smells really good. But unfortunately, I do still have the same issue. I'm guessing as I'm getting older, my skin's just getting more sensitive to fragrance in both my skincare and my body care. But I did use this up. I will put this on like my kneecaps right here around like my wrist and my elbows. But I wouldn't put it all over my legs. I've been trying out the Aveeno one and the Neutrogena one. I'm liking the Neutrogena one, but I'm not a super huge fan of that Aveeno one. But again, like I like this, but I just believe that, like I said, the scent is just getting like where my body is just too sensitive. So for that reason, reason, I will not be repurchasing this. But again, it might work for you guys because I did use it for years, but I don't know, like I said, just getting older. It's just got all kinds of like changes and everything. All right, so now moving on to some, is that all the like, oh, okay, so I actually do have some more like skincare actually. So the first one is the Belief, the True Cream Aqua Balm. This is the aloe vera one. You guys know that I purchased this during the Sephora VIB sale, I think in the fall. I have used this completely up. Like there's absolutely none left in there. And I love aloe vera. It's the reason that I got this, but I had used their original one for years and I really, really liked it. And I didn't like this one that much. I felt like this was one of those moisturizers that I tried out, and then like I said, I didn't really like it, so I was kind of starting to use it on my neck just to use it up. And I just almost felt like this didn't absorb into my skin as well as the other one did. So I will not be repurchasing this. I will be repurchasing original one. But in all honesty, I like my Youth to People moisturizers 10 times better. So I'll probably repurchase those instead of even repurchasing anything from this brand. But like I said, I do like the original one, but I will not be repurchasing the aloe vera one. Next is the Paula's Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. So I really, really like this. It's one of the products that I started incorporating in my skincare routine over the last few months, and I have noticed such an incredible difference in my skin and the overall texture and the overall oiliness. I really like this. I use this every evening or every other evening. Kind of depends on how my skin's feeling, because I do feel like this is a little bit more of a gentle one. And then like anytime I use a mask or anything, like I will not use this. But I do really like this. Again, I purchased this off of Amazon. I think you can purchase this off their actual website as well, but you know, you can't really beat 2 days shipping, so I do feel like I always go with Amazon. I will link all these products down below if I can find them. So again, like I said, I do really like this. It's made such a difference. I've already repurchased this. I'm already on my second bottle, and as long as it continues to work, I will continue to use it. All right, so I do actually have a product from The Ordinary. This is the Niacinamide, and if you guys are going to see, like, this bottle is empty. Again, already repurchased this, so you know I like this. I use this in the morning. I feel like this has actually helped with the overall like oiliness of my skin, just like because I get really oily right here in like my T-zone, but I feel like this has definitely helped. I do still get oily there, but I do feel like it has made a huge difference. I also feel like my skin has definitely been looking a little more plumper. That might be a mixture of, like I said, the Paula's Choice, this, and a few of the masks I've been incorporating, but I do really, really like it. You can mix this in with your moisturizer. Definitely, like I said, patch test this, because I do know some people can definitely have sensitivity to niacinamide, but we'll repurchase as long as it continues to work. And like I said, already on my second bottle right now. All right, again, another product that I've always talked about. This is the Ultra Repair Cream, or the Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. I really like this because if my skin is ever sensitive, or like I said, I've like treated an acne or a breakout and that area is just really irritated. This is just one of those products that I feel like is always just a safe bet to use. This is my every single day morning moisturizer. I really, really love it. I feel like not enough people talk about First Aid Beauty, especially if you're someone who has sensitive skin, because this is definitely one of those moisturizers that I always know I can fall back on if my skin's irritated, or especially if my skin has been like sunburnt, which I do wear my SPF, but you know, sometimes it happens. Or if like a wind burnt or anything like this is just a moisturizer that I always gravitate towards. I will use this in the evenings as well if my skin is a little bit more irritated. Again, just really, really love this. We'll repurchase it. I'm already have a second one in there, so I'll probably repurchase that also during the Sephora sale. Alright guys, the next product is the Sensodyne Rapid Relief in Mint. I feel like I talk about this in every single empties video. I usually have several of these that I've gone through, but I just throw one in here. I really like this. If you're someone who has super sensitive teeth, and this is a must, I feel like you literally get relief just after brushing your teeth just one time. I do have very sensitive teeth. Like I'm very sensitive to very cold water. Usually I like room temperature water. Very sensitive to ice cream that hasn't like set out for a second. But I've always had sensitive teeth, and this is definitely one of my favorites. I will be honest, I did not go to the dentist at all last year because, you know, of everything going on. But I hope that I can maybe get back next year. I'm still kind of afraid to go this year. But this has really been such a lifesaver. Again, I think if you're someone who like you can't get to the dentist right away and you're noticing like a lot of sensitivity and you need something to help you right then and there, then this is a really great option. I mean, I purchase it all the time. I don't honestly know a day when I won't purchase that toothpaste. All right, so we got some hair care, and then we'll move on to the makeup items. So the first one is this Sebastian, what is this? Dark Oil. This is a lightweight mask. So I really, really like this. Sometimes I feel like it is really hard to find lightweight mask. I actually don't know if this is meant for men or not, because this has a very like manly scent to it. Like when I smell it, it's pretty perfumey. There's a little bit that I guess kind of like seep down there to the bottom, but I like how lightweight this is. Sometimes I can definitely put like hair masks on that are way too heavy, and I almost feel like it does more damage to my hair because it like weighs it down and it gives it that very like thick feel no matter how many times I wash my hair. But this is one that really, really worked for me. I haven't repurchased this because I do have just some other masks that, like I said, I'm trying out, but I would repurchase this, but I just haven't because, like I said, I am trying to finish up what I've got. But if I can't find a new one that I like, then I will try this one out again. If you guys have any other lightweight masks for your hair that you guys like and would recommend, please let me know because I am always on the hunt for anything to do with my hair. So, all right. These are the two hair products that I've been talking about for the last few months. So this is by the brand Caviar. This is the anti-aging replenishing moisture conditioner and moisture shampoo. I don't like these guys. Like for the price, I just don't like them. And also, so see the bottoms of mine look like really, really gross because when you get to the ends of this, you have to flip it upside down so you can squeeze the product out because you just turn this and it opens, but it just leaks out. So I have to go back to turning it like this. And then it was such a struggle to get every little bit of this product out. In all honesty, I could not tell a huge difference in my hair. I definitely don't feel like it worked for my hair. I have very like fine, thin hair, a lot of it, but it is very like fine and thin. But this just didn't work for me. I felt like it was just subpar. It didn't give me volume. I didn't feel like it helped my hair with any of the dryness or the split ends or anything. It just did not do much for me personally. Again, it might have to do with my hair type, but for the price of this, it's not something that I will repurchase. I much prefer my Redken one. So yeah, this one is definitely going to be a pass for me. Alright guys, now lastly the makeup products. So this is the Brow Gal Tinted Brow Gel with microfibers. I've talked about this again in a few favorites videos and I haven't finished this up. It's kind of gotten now to where it's like really dried out and like crunchy, so I'm feeling like I'm again just kind of to the ends of it. I really like the small little spoolie on this. It's really nice and long, so I feel like I can kind of just like go like this and go up. And it's not like short and stubby, which I do like because I feel like this longness kind of makes it just a little bit easier to brush on my brows. I really liked it. Like I said, there was nothing bad about this. I just won't repurchase because I've probably got about 100 brow gels in my collection. I do usually prefer the ones that do have like the micro brows in it because I feel like it adds some more volume and thickness to your brows. So if you're someone who has thin brows, I think that you might really like this. I think if you have thick brows, you might really like this as well. But if you're someone who, like I said, just really wants to add volume, this is great. And it does have a tint to it, so I did really, really enjoy this. I feel like this should be no surprise either. So I have a concealer. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer in the shade Porcelain. Mine, like I said, it looks like there's some in there, but it's like all dried and crusty around the outer part of it, but it is completely empty. I love this concealer, hands down. It's probably my favorite concealer of all times. I love how it looks underneath the eyes. I love how it's really nice and lightweight. This is more of a medium coverage concealer. I don't know if it's waterproof because if I'm going to be like swimming, I'm not going to be wearing makeup, but this is very lightweight underneath the eyes, but it still gives me the amount of coverage that I like because I usually bring my foundation like all the way up underneath my eyes, so I usually don't need something super full coverage. So this is perfect for me. This is such a great concealer. It's really nice and affordable. I mean, honestly, I love this concealer. Like I said, I don't know a day when like this will not be in my empties video unless they discontinue it, and then I'd be really disappointed. Alright, I have two mascaras. This is the Revlon Volumizing Mascara. I really want to try out that new one everyone's raving about. They were talking about on Instagram. I think it come from TikTok, but I don't have TikTok, so anything I see is usually someone that's reposted TikTok on Instagram. But anyways, this is the Revlon Volumizing, and I actually really liked this mascara. I'll go ahead and show you guys the wand as well. But I do feel like this second tube of this that I got, because I think this was in maybe my last empties video, I do feel like this dried out pretty quickly. This kind of reminds me a little bit of like the L'Oreal one. That's kind of like the Too Faced one. It gives that volume and that length. I definitely wouldn't say that this is like one of those mascaras that I feel like it's going to work for everybody because it's kind of like that thicker, chunkier wand. But I, for myself, really, really liked it for my lashes. Today I've got on like my Marc Jacobs mascara, which I'm obsessed with. And I hate that I love it because it's so expensive. But I have to purchase a new Marc Jacobs black eyeliner anyways because I've lost mine. Like, it's my favorite black eyeliner, and like I actually don't know where it's gone. I searched through all my makeup all around. I think what happened is when the cats were in here the other day, I think maybe they knocked it off and maybe like they've knocked it under something, but I did look up under everything here. But anyways, this is the Flower Beauty Warrior Princess Mascara. So I really, really like this mascara as well. I think I've maybe had this in my last empties video. The only downside to this is it also dries out really, really quickly. So you actually have that kind of like hourglass wand, very similar to the Too Faced or that L'Oreal one I was talking about, or the Stila one. I really like wands like this. They seem to just really work for me. And again, I like this. I think that this is a great alternative to that Too Faced one if you're someone who likes the Too Faced one. But this one doesn't flake on me like the Too Faced one or transfer. Again, I do really, really like it. So if you guys haven't tried it out, you definitely should. But yeah, guys, that is it. That's all my empties video. Again, I feel like I ran through that video because I was afraid this video was going to be like 30 minutes long. But if you guys enjoy this video, just let me know. And if there's any products you guys would like me to try out or review, also let me know down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.